Protego! Revelio. He must be around here somewhere.
Oh, the work it takes to keep a clear house.
Natty's wand. She can cast without it. She wanted me to find this. She's in trouble. Revelio will show me where she was taken. Revelio.
Nosy little students get what's coming to them.
Revelio. The footprints led to this room. There must be another way forward. Accio. The hidden door. Natty must have been taken this way. I need to find her quickly.
What are we even doing here? We ought to be...
Revelio.
I'm going straight to the hogshead. Or perhaps I'll just go now. I was a proud man.
I'd better be sure I'm not seen.
Using that girl as bait, Hammond's coming for her. We ought to just kill her.
Oh, says her friend would be reckless enough. He wants them alive.
Only a Hogwarts student would be arrogant enough to come in here alone. Expulsion!
What are you
Expulso!
Expulso! You'll feel that tomorrow. If you last that long. Reducto!
Had enough?
Defender! Confringo!
Conductive, aren't we? Expulso!
Reducto!
Expulso!
Might want to look up.
Confringo!
Reducto!
Defender! Defender! Bombarda!
Death from above!
Reducto!
Incendio!
Pay for your deed!
Defender!
You're going to regret that.
Incendio! Bombarda! Incendio!
Die for that.
Revelio!
What?
Revelio!
We should speak to her again. Perhaps she'll tell us where we can find that friend of hers.
She's determined to say nothing. The boss will deal with her when he arrives.
Incendio!
Potato!
Defender!
Incendio!
Confringo!
Expulso! Actual give up!
Incendio!
Incendio!
And enough!
Flash of inspiration! Expulso!
Confringo! Defender! Incendio!
Quite conductive, aren't we?
You're no match for me.
Incendio! Bombarda!
I'm just
Incendio. Revelio. Natty must be here somewhere. The book of poems that was taken from Agabus Filbert. He'll be thrilled to have this back. Revelio. 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 Aloha Mora. Mr. Rabe, Daisy told me you'd been
You spoke with my wife.
worried about you.
I am all right. Thank you for coming. These locks are cursed. I need you to find my wand.
Mr. Rabe, I found your...
Well done. Now, you best stand back. One never knows how a curse will react to being broken.
Revelio.
Thank you, Mr. Isco.
My pleasure. And thank you, my friend. We owe our lives to your bravery. I may be too weak to disapparate with you both, but I can try.
You go ahead. Find Officer Singer. We will get out of here on our own.
Very well. But be careful. Thank you, my young friends.
Be prepared for a fight. These Ashwinders must pay.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Revelio. Otto Dibble's love letter from Rosie. He wanted me to destroy this if I found it. Revelio. Revelio. Protego!
Let's find Officer Singer and put an end to Harlow once and for all.
Natsai Onai. I should have known. And you, the troll dispatcher. Oh, thank goodness the two of you are safe. Isco Rabe told me a couple of students had rescued him. Should have known it was you two.
Is Mr. Rabe...
He is. I sent him home to his wife. Miss Onai, your mother will not be pleased to learn that you're still risking your safety pursuing these dangerous men.
Actually, Officer Singer, Natty and I learned of several Hogsmeade residents who've had their in addition to abducting Mr. Rabe, to blackmail his wife.
I will look in. I appreciate what you're trying to do, but you are taking...
Yes, officer. Do you have enough evidence to take down Harlow and the rest of Rookwood's lot?
Well, it's certainly a good start. We shall see. Natsai, you may wish to speak with your mother about this before I...
My mother will not like this. Thank you again for rescuing me. We shall speak soon.
Ashwinders have ceased pestering me. I suspect that's your doing. Thank you from me and Rosie both. We're just leaving for our honeymoon, after we tell Mr. Hill of our recent marriage. Wish me luck.
Welcome back.
Hello, Professor. I have news. The goblins are looking for something. Another repository. They've built drills to help with their search.
Most troubling.
Are these repositories like the broken container I found at Rookwood Castle?
They are. I fear we have no time to lose. Have a look at the map. Fortunately, the next trial is fairly nearby.
It's Hogwarts.
As you know, I was headmistress in my time. My portrait hangs in the headmaster's office. In fact, I witnessed Professor Black learn of your arrival. And I'll confess that I wondered about you.
Wait, is the next trial in the headmaster's office?
It is. I had hoped that when the time came, the occupant of that office would be of help to us. Unfortunately, this headmaster seems wildly unconcerned with anything but himself. You'll need to access the office while he's away.
I understand. Very well. I'll find some way to get in.
Good. I shall meet you in my portrait there. Until then.
Access to the headmaster's office. Professor Fig will know what to do. Here we are. Mr. Weeks wasn't wrong about the mountain views.
If it isn't the fastest Hufflepuff.
Hello, Imelda. So, another trial?
Of course it's another trial. And you'd better be taking part.
Does this mean you've changed your mind about me?
Well, you're a step up from the good-for-nothings who usually challenge me. Well, they sit around and hope to be the best. I put in hours of practice. No one sets records by wishing for them. And I need strong competition to... Are you going to try to beat my flying record or not?
I'm ready to fly.
Finally, a decent challenge.
Made it! Ha! Now that's more like it! Missed it. Brilliant. getting the hang of this. Oh! Oh! I'd say that was acceptable. Good. I've got this.
You've improved, I must admit. That was a bloody good run. Be careful. Earn a reputation for talent around here, and some people get put out.
Sounds like you're speaking from experience.
Yes, well, I am. Anyway, you'll not have the same luck on the South Coast Court.
We'll see, won't we? Tell...
I half expected you to back. See you at the South Coast trial. If you don't. To race this course again, visit the podium with the leaderboard, where you can start the race and check your time.
Another successful flight. I should let Mr. Weeks know. Faster, high wing! High wing, go! Looks rather dark in there. Never stopped me before.
Back from your latest flight? I want to hear all the particulars.
Good news, Mr. Weeks. With your upgrade, I was able to set a new record.
Brilliant! I knew the upgrade had
It rides well. Does get a tad shaky at top speed, and the hand...
Ah, yes.
If it means another upgrade, the pleasure's all mine.
You sound as determined as I am to improve broom flight. It's a joy to have a collaborator like... If I'm right, and I do hope I am, you'll be hearing good news. Thank you again, truly.
Mr.
Welcome to school since you saved Mr. Reb and I from the Ashwinders. We have come so far. We should discuss the next steps in our plan to stop Harlow.
I have thrilling news. I believe my next broom upgrade...
What have you learned?
Hello, Sophronia. That was quite the quiz you gave me. What are you up to now?
I'm actually working on something equally interesting, but need help from... Are you familiar with Herodiana Byrne? Don't answer that. Of course you're not. No one seems to know of her but me. She's only the single greatest Depulso master of all time, even taught at Hogwarts, briefly.
How interesting. I'm amazed I've never heard of her.
It's a travesty she's not more well known. I often read about great witches in my limited free time. There are many. But in typical clever Herodiana...
And you're a third year.
Quick one, aren't you? According to what I've read, her signature outfit may still be there. I would love to see it. Would you get Herodiana's signature outfit and show it to me?
If you tell me where to go, I'll see what I can do about it.
Simply go to the Hall of Herodiana. It's at the base of the Defense Against the Dark Arts Tower. There, you'll find a series of Depulso puzzles concealing pieces of Herodiana's ensemble.
Very well. I shall let you...
I can't wait to see Herodiana's famous ensemble.
Hello, Arthur. What was it we were...
We were each going to follow a Hogwarts treasure map. I'd suggest you...
Spin Witches is my favorite. At least I get to...
Revelio!
I wonder if you might be able to help me with a small, project.
Depulso! Accio! This must be the entrance to the Hall of Herodiana. Here it is. The Hall of Herodiana. Better go inside and find those puzzles. See if Herodiana Byrne was as good as Sophronia said she was. Accio! That chest looks interesting. That wasn't too hard. I wonder what's next. Accio. Accio. I think I'm getting the hang of this now. Just one left. Whoa. Oh. Accio. Accio. Flipendo. Repulsor. Accio. Revelio. Flipendo. Accio. Descendo. Compulso. Descendo. Compulso. Accio. Descendo. Compulso. Accio. Flipendo. Defendo. Confringo. Bombarda. Incendio. Accio. 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 Depulso. Accio. Depulso. Accio. Depulso. I see. The switch reset everything. Good to know. Accio. Depulso. Accio. Accio. Depulso. Accio. Accio. Here. That's the last of them. Seems I was a match for And this must be the last piece of Herodiana's ensemble. It is remarkable. No wonder Sophronia wants to see this.
Spare a moment? I could use your help.
If he thinks he's getting away with this, he has another thing coming.
What are you up to now?
Owls must be
Find anything yet?
Sophronia, I saw...
incredible! Then you
Of course. Behold.
Oh, how grand! You'll look as majestic as Herod. You're my second favourite hero!
Once my sister sent me a howl simply because I brought one of her scarves to school with me. She never even wears it. How many letters do you think come from Hogwarts every day?
It's a good thing the owlery is away from the rest of the school. Quite the aroma in there.
I sent a love letter. But I think she thought I was making fun of her.
Made any progress with your treasure map?
When I said she was outspoken, I meant it as a compliment.
I never know what to say when I write.
Now here's Professor Fig. The Keepers have shown me where the next trial is.
Has something changed?
Lodgok and I have learned that the goblins are searching for another repository, like the one we saw at Rookwood Castle. And I discovered that they're building massive drills to help in their search. Professor Fitzgerald seemed very concerned.
I see. Ranrock clearly knows even more than we suspected.
And sir, there's something else. Lodgok knew Miriam.
He knew Miriam?
They encountered each other at Rookwood Castle. She was doing research. That's where she found the container with the portkey. He liked her so much that he let her leave with it, despite orders from Ranrock.
I want to hear more of this. And, in fact, I'd like to speak with Lodgok directly.
Believe it or not, it's in the headmaster's office.
Incredible. Very well, you'll need the password to get past the stone gargoyle. The headmaster's house elf will know it.
I don't know the headmaster's house elf. Will he even speak to me?
He is, so you'll need a disguise. I have just the thing, a polyjuice potion.
You'll look and sound like Professor Black.
Wait, doesn't Polyjuice Potion require a bit of the person you want to change into? And take ages to brew?
It does.
So how do you already have Polyjuice Potion to change into Professor Black?
One never knows when such a thing may come in handy. Let's just say I felt the need to be prepared for anything after my fruitless trip to the Ministry on his behalf. How do you feel?
Incredible. I won't forget that taste anytime soon. How do I sound?
Convincing. I've taken the liberty of transfiguring your robes. As we discussed, you'll need the password from Scrope, who could be anywhere in the castle. You might look for Professor Kagawa.
I see. But what if Professor Black sees me?
Leave him to me. I shall tell him where to meet a liaison from the Ministry in Hogsmeade.
Thank you, Professor. I suppose we'll meet...
It's rather strange to hear gratitude coming from Professor Black.
Now to find the headmaster's house elf.
Professor, a moment of your time. Professor, I was hoping to catch you.
Places to be, Professor Sharp. Places to be.
Of course, sir. Only... you'd asked me about a particular potion, and I
did? I did, yes. Well, spit it out, Sharp. I don't have all day.
Probably best not to discuss it here, sir.
I assure you, Sharp, you may speak freely.
Very well. I've brewed the cure for boils you wanted. I can drop it by your office when it's convenient.
Of course, yes. No need for all the cloak and dagger. Simply have a student deliver it.
A student? Very well, sir, if you insist.
I do. And thank you, Sharp. I just hope you've brewed enough for all my boils.
Now, to determine which student gets this rather unenviable task.
Stand proud, purebloods. The future is yours. Has anyone seen my ivory-handled hand mirror? Of course you haven't.
I thought I heard the headmaster approaching.
Chewing with your mouth open? Where are your manners?
Headmaster, here, what could he want?
Greetings! I mean, out of my way, children!
Professor, a word? Professor Black, again, it is not too late to reconsider your decision regarding Quidditch. We could still have tried.
But the injury, Madam Kogawa.
Professor, more than one student has taken a bludger to the head on our pitch. I guess. And they're fine now. The fact that it happened to be a pureblood, well, that's no reason to...
What nonsense! That you would trivialize the health of a student over a silly game.
A silly game? I've a good mind to write to the Department of Magical Games and Sports at the Ministry.
Good idea. I can even provide the parchment should you need it. Now, where is my elf?
Parchment? Very well, I will, and with pleasure. And I spotted Scrope in the Great Hall. Seems to be avoiding me.
I wonder why. Good day, Madam Kagawa.
What did we do to deserve him as a headmaster?
If you must speak with me, consult my secretaries or what have you. Now move along. When I witnessed what passes for magic in these halls, I...
Professor, a word, please. Hello, Professor Black.
Ah, Professor Weasley. How delightful to see you. Since I have you here, I wonder if I might, speak with you about Professor Fig.
Oh, very well.
I've decided to give him a bit more, leeway.
Leeway, Professor? Are you sure that's wise?
Ah, well, yes. He's handling some official ministry business for me.
I see. But, sir, if I may, I am wary of how much time the new fifth... I've heard unsettling rumours of their escapades to confronting Ranrock's loyalists and Rookwood's lot.
What? Goodness. You cannot believe everything you hear, Professor. No, you cannot. I mean, I shall keep an eye on Fig. You simply keep doing the wonderful job that you're doing. Simply wonderful.
Thank you. But I'm happy to look into...
Good. That'll be all, Weasley. I mean, Professor Weasley. Good day.
A wonderful job. Leeway for Professor.
That ought to give Professor Fig some breathing room.
Wait until Master sees what...
Ahem! Attention, student! Scrope!
Oh, greetings, Master.
Remind me of the password to my office.
Oh, but Master made Scrope swear never to tell anyone. Even Master himself.
How dare you question me? I've a mind to give you a matching set of ears.
Yes, sir. Of course, sir. Scrope begs forgiveness. It is the Black family motto, Master.
Right. Of course.
Master does remember it.
It's pure bloods forever, isn't it?
Close, Master. Scrope thinks Master is indeed testing Scrope. It is always pure.
Obviously.
And, of course, as Master knows, in French.
Yes, of course. I order you to pronounce it for me.
Oh, but Master knows that Scrope's French is most pitiful. Oh, very well. Toujours pur.
Ha! Thank you. Never speak of this conversation with me or anyone else.
Of course, sir. Scrope shall try his best to keep out of Master's way.
The polyjuice potion's wearing off. I best get out of sight. Made it just in time. It's wearing off.
Fig was right. I can't believe it worked. Now to speak the password to the gargoyle. I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones. The gargoyle. That's where I need to speak the password. Toujours pure. I wonder if all the elite wizarding families have a motto.
It's good to see you.
All thanks to Professor Fig's quick thinking. Now what?
Approach the pedestal in the antechamber and read the book that appears.
I suspect there will be more to this than reading a book.
Your suspicions are correct. We shall speak when you are finished.
Has this been under the headmaster's nose all this time? That must be the pedestal. Where am I? Professor Fitzgerald? Can you hear me?
I am here. In this place, you may call me Neve. You shall be witness to a fable. Pay attention. Things are not always as they seem. You must move swiftly and cautiously. Use the tools you encounter to find me. The first you will need is a cloak. In this place, as in life, death takes many forms. Avoid each of them at all costs.
I should have run when I could. I'd be free by now.
I'd best move while I can. Neve must be here somewhere. I need to time this just right. This is my chance. I'm coming, Neve. I need to time this just right. I see. A staircase straight ahead. Ladder. Perhaps they won't be able to find me if I go up there. They're gone, for now. I need to get out of here. Where could Neve be? Too many. I must cross this road as fast as I can. That's where I need to go, but I need to find a way past them. Best move while I can. Neve must be here somewhere. Too many. I must cross this road as fast as I can. That's where I need to go, but I need to find a way past them. Nothing this way, but more danger. There must be another way to find you. I need to turn back. There's no getting past them that way. That doorway looks like the only safe way forward. Closed tight. No way but forward, I suppose. Now's my chance. That's the way forward. I think I'm invisible. They can't see me at all. I can get closer to them. This is the way forward. Finally free. Now where are you, Neve?
You have outrun death thus far, but have yet to find me. Keep searching, but this time you will be unable to hide. Wield the wand you see before you. Do not squander its extraordinary power.
I've never felt such power.
Descendo. Bombardo. Defender. Bombardo. Defender. Bombardo. Bombardo. Defender. To Bolsa. Descender. Defender. Bombardo. Descender. Bombardo. Defender. Descender. Defender. Bombardo. Defender. Descender. Bombarder. Repulsor. Defender. Bombarder. Defender. Bombarder. Defender. Defender. Bombarder. Descender. Defender. Bombarder. Repulsor. Descender. Bombarder. Defender. Repulsor. Descender. Bombarder. Defender. Defender. Bombarder. Repulsor. Defender. Bombarder. Repulsor. Bombarder. Defender. Descender. Repulsor. Bombarder. Defender. Descender. Bombarder. Repulsor. Descender. Defender. Bombarder. Defender. Bombarder. Descender. Repulsor. Defender. Bombarder. Defender. Descender. Bombarder. Repulsor. Defender. Bombarder. Defender. Defender. Repulsor. Bombarder. Descender. Repulsor. Defender. Bombarder.
Stone. This must be for me.
Far from finished. Pass through the mourners ahead. Nothing is what it seems.
She's gone. Neve's dead.
Dear, sweet Neve. Dead.
can't believe she's dead.
Dear, sweet Neve.
Let us always honor her memory.
May her memory be a treasure to us forever.
You found me, but you cannot undo what has been done. The magic of the stone can only conjure a shadow of my former self. But there is no light without shadow, as there is no shadow without light. Simply because you can eliminate darkness does not always mean that you should. Remember that as you witness my memory.
Isadora, what you did for your father was remarkable.
Well, wasn't it? And Percival needn't worry about the strands of emotion or the traces that this magic leaves. I found a way to contain all of it.
You haven't stopped.
Goblin Silver.
You spoke to a goblin about this.
Don't worry, he has no idea what we're containing.
We don't know what effect any of this may have. The emotions, the dark traits.
You sound like Percival. And as it happens, I do know. It is a source of strength, of focus. Somehow it enhances my ability to wield magic.
I don't follow, Isadora.
I think we can harness it.
Power like this is not to be toyed with. In the wrong hands.
You saw what I did for my father. Oh, Neve, imagine the good we could do. Everyone is in some kind of pain.
What are you doing?
Breathe it in. Can you feel it?
Oh, Isadora. This must stop. All of it.
You've kept this power to yourselves for so long because you fear it. I choose to embrace it.
Is it true? Has someone completed the first 3 trials?
It is, and I have.
But you are so...
Young? I know. You must be Professor Bakar.
I am.
Pleased to meet you. The pensive memory I just witnessed. Was Isadora inhaling painful emotions?
She was.
I found it disturbing. But how did she gain power from it? How did she harness it?
It was disturbing. Although, I wonder that you are asking about her power. I hesitate to reveal the location of my pensive to someone who, perhaps, has yet to understand the responsibility of power.
I can assure you, Professor, I do. In fact, what you don't yet know is that a dangerous goblin called Ranrock has accessed the repository at Rookwood Castle. He has learned to harness the contents of it as a source of immense power. He plans to use that power against wizardkind. We have no time to waste.
I see. Nonetheless, the knowledge you shall gain after you witness my memories is too valuable to share without further consideration. I shall require time to confer with the other keepers.
It seems we have no choice but to wait, frustrating as it is. I heard what you told Professor Bakar. Isadora...
She was. And she pulled emotions, as she did from her father, from Professor Fitzgerald, without permission.
Monstrous.
What's more, she said that she found a way to store the traces of...
The repositories?
Possibly. There's something I didn't get a chance to tell you earlier. Ranrock has been digging at location.
5 names? The Keepers, and who else? Isadora Morganac?
Precisely. That's how he's been one step ahead of us. Gringotts, the Tower, Rookwood Castle.
If the Keepers won't tell you where the next trial is yet, I say we at least maintain a watch on...
Perhaps. Oh, and as you've probably guessed by now, you're...
I knew it would. I may have done too good a job.
I shouldn't have reacted so bitterly about your goblin friend. I apologize. I hope we can finish what we started with the triptych. Please meet me at the southern coast. We can search for the final canvas piece.
I enjoy my
Why do students always run when Peavsy wants to have some fun?
Ah, I have been meaning to speak with you.
I still can't believe we escaped the Ashwinders.
You may not realize it, but you are the talk of the school since you saved me that day.
I wonder how everyone knows about it.
I told my mother in the hope that she would be more forgiving of what I have been up to if it came from me. She likely told other professors, and news travels quickly. Unfortunately, she might, in fact, have been even less forgiving than I'd hoped.
If she knew more about what you've done, I suspect she'd be proud.
If she knew any more about what I've done, she would never let me out of her sight again.
I'm sorry. Has Officer Singer done anything with the evidence we provided?
She has not. Harlow is as strong as ever. Someone needs to stop him, whether it is us or Officer Singer. If someone had stopped the monsters like him...
What exactly happened to your father?
It was a beautiful day. My mother had gone to tend to a neighbor who was ill, and...
Galloping? Your father was also...
He could become the most majestic. We were on our way home when we surprised a group. One of them saw me just as he removed a scarf.
He didn't want you to identify him.
Exactly. In an instant, my father bowed his neck to protect. As he fell, my father changed back into his human form. When the bandits... And then he was gone.
Your fault? How so?
He died protecting me. If I had... My mother and I tried to go on without him, but... It became... A few years later, we left to come to Scotland.
I'm sorry, Natty. I can't imagine what you've been through.
He was truly extraordinary. And thank you for your kind words. We all have our burdens. My father had a saying about that.
Yes, I remember. Rain does not fall on one roof alone.
Exactly. And once he is gone, we will turn our attention. We are making progress, and we will succeed. Thank you again for saving me. You deserve all of the praise you have received.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Never seen such an unruly guy. I beg your pardon, but would you mind?
One never knows.
Unicorn blood will keep you alive. Hello again. Wonderful to see you. As before, I've arranged a upgrade for you. What are we looking for today? You'll be thrilled with that broom, I promise you. You're all set with the new upgrade. I can't wait to hear what you think. This...
You'd like me to report back with you?
You know, Miss Reyes is running a time trial. However, if you're flying high above them...
I'm not worried, Mr. Weeks. I'll see if I can find Imelda.
I hope you are able to complete these trials. I have a feeling this final upgrade is going to be... Do be careful, of course. I shall look forward to hearing from you soon. I look forward to our next meeting. Thanks for stopping by. Hope to see you again.
Perhaps I could test out my new upgrade on the way.
As the day goes by, I don't wish I'd paid better attention in defense against the dark.
See myself doing this sort of thing forever, though. Fancy I'll have my own operation worked out one day. People working for me.
I know what that means. Merlin trial.
Dead asleep on my feet, I could. Someone over here!
Incendio! Confringo! Defendo! Incendio! Bombarda! Confringo! Incendio! Confringo! Incendio!
I won't rest.
Incendio!
Key to saving Anne. I know it. Meet me outside of Feldcroft as soon as you can.
almost there.
Confringo! Incendio! Bombarda!
Your acrobatics will only postpone the inevitable.
Confringo! Incendio! Confringo! Defendo! Incendio! Confringo! Incendio!
Fortunate end that you...
Incendio! Confringo! Bombarda!
You don't believe you've been defeated, do you?
Incendio! Confringo! Incendio! Bombarda! Defendo! Incendio! Confringo! Bombarda! Incendio! Confringo! Incendio! Bombarda! Defendo! Confringo! Incendio! Confringo! Incendio! Confringo! Incendio! Confringo!
Does Hogwarts teach you nothing about dueling?
This looks intriguing. Incendio! Confringo! Incendio! Confringo! Bombarda! Defendo! Incendio! Confringo! Bombarda! Defendo! Confringo! Incendio! Bombarda! Confringo! Defendo! Bombarda! Incendio! Confringo! Defendo! Confringo! Defendo! Bombarda! Incendio! Confringo!
Wonder how long I'm supposed to do this for. As if you could best the likes of me.
Confringo!
I deserve better than McCann.
Defendo! Confringo!
again, I beg you! I could do this for hours! You're really not very good at it!
Oh, nice to see you here. Ah, isn't it?
I've never seen a sword like it.
Goodness. Not a party to attend by myself.